Vince, the one thing I ask from you, you're straight up with me. I really appreciate it. And I want to be straight up with you. What price works? I buy this thing cash and my partner gives a yes or no. He goes out there probably next week, gives a yes or no, and we get this done. No games, no gimmicks, like ready to go. Hello, hi. This is Cold Calling Guru, and you want to learn how to cold call? You're 18 years old? Hey, I got a course for $10,000. You should really buy it. Oh, you don't have the money for it? You should just take out a loan. Put it on a credit card. Do the cool thing. That's dope, bro. Wait, what? You're saying Zachin does live calls? No, there's no way there's live calls. Those aren't live streams. Those are fake. You have to be my mentorship to even learn how to cold call live. Huh? Yeah, why don't you just go to his channel and then go see if you can do it yourself? You get what you pay for. What? He does more deals than me, huh? There's no way he does live cold calling. That's fake. You have to be my mentorship. Also, you should be a realtor too. Another $10,000 course sale lost from Zach. It's getting really hard lying about how he does live calls. What's up, guys? Zach in here, and in today's video, I want to give you an entire hour session of me cold calling sellers live so you can see how I build rapport, talk to sellers, give offers, talk to cash buyers, pitch creative financing, pitch my offers for wholesaling, and just show you exactly how to have the right conversations with your sellers. Before we get into it, do me a big favor and smash the like button and subscribe, and let's break it down.
I just had a couple more questions about the
Okay.
Yeah, so I saw it was a 3.2 CBS. What really needs to be done with the house?
Would it be simpler if I just took some pictures and sent them to you?
Yeah.
And then you have an idea whether it's worth your time?
Yeah, definitely. So you work at a assisted living facility in...
Yes.
Okay, which one? Okay, I don't think I've heard of that one. Yeah, there's a lot popping up.
We're really up and coming.
Okay,
We're
cool.
sort of up and coming.
Is it?
I did.
Okay, that's cool.
It
I
is.
thought it was funny. Okay, yeah. So, do you have a how would you send the pictures? Just over email or something like that?
I can send them to you text. That's what you want. It's the simplest way. I can go around, take pictures, and the house is, like I told you, it's kind of dirty at the moment. I literally worked 100 hours in the last 2 weeks. So,
wow.
Yeah, I work a lot.
Okay.
In fact, I've had three Sundays off in the last month. So, okay. Just to give you an idea, I put cherry custom cabinets in it. It's got granite countertops. I told you the master bedroom needs work. We had a leak in the shower handle, and it damaged the drywall. But it is a very short. It's not even a whole piece of drywall on that wall. There's a small section of floor that we took up and didn't replace. There is one thing I have to be honest and upfront with you. We smoke, and we smoke in the house. So there is a certain, I don't want that to come as a surprise.
No, it's paint. I'd probably have to replace some flooring, but it's not the end of the world, You're not smoking 5 packs a day, right?
No, nobody's here enough to smoke 5 packs a day.
It's only a problem when you smoke 5 a day. I'm just being honest. I've had some 5 a day. I can't do anything like 1 to 2. It's not the best situation, but it's not the end of the world, really. So, let's say, I can get an idea on my head. If I was just going to buy this house from you cash, and I took care of that tax bill, and assuming there's no code violations, which I really have to check.
There isn't.
If I was just going to buy it cash and I gave you as much time as possible, what would that number really be?
Well, again, I'll be honest with you. You're the first person I've talked to about this. I do have to relocate the house. You're going to make money on it, and I understand that's your business and that's what you need to do. So I don't know what to say to that, because I know fair market value. If you sat down and do taxable values by 25% and all that, I've done that.
I mean, no BS. Like, I'm not here to fight you on stuff. I just, like, what's easy, no hassle. Like, I hate playing that cat and mouse game, you know?
Right. 90?
90? Okay. Well, okay, I really have to look at the pictures, but I mean, if that'd be 90, and then is that 90 with or without the tax bill? I'm a little confused here.
Well, if you pay the tax bill and 90, that's $100,000 to you. And I know once you put a small amount of money into it, I'm going to say under 20,000 easy, you're going to make a fair profit off of it.
Well, you know what I can do? I'm just trying to think, you know, like, to make this like as easy as possible for you, because
right.
I can't look up your real tax bill, and I can't look up the code violations. Honestly,
there is no code violations.
Okay.
There's none. There's nothing against the title. There's no code violations.
That's good.
If there was, I would tell you, because I'm an honest person.
I know. I understand that. You know, I do trust you. You work at assisted living facility, and those people they're at a higher standard.
Yeah, I can pass a Class 2 background check and a drug test.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
I'm going to send you pictures of my kitchen, which is very beautiful. I built a chef's kitchen in here when I bought the house.
Okay.
It's U-shaped. It has an island in the center and all that. I am going to send you a picture of the damage in the master bedroom so you can get an idea of it.
Okay.
If you'd like, I'll go out front and I'll take a picture of the front yard and the backyard so you can get an idea of what the house looks like.
I can do this, which is even less of a hassle, honestly. If, let's say, if you signed a contract stating that I agree to buy the house for that price and I took care of the tax bill, what I could do is I could have my contractor come in and just look at it. You know, you just, no hassle. He just comes in, looks at it, and if he gives me the okay, then we can start the process as soon as possible, and we could get you on the way so I can just check, and I might be able to. I want to pay that tax bill sooner than later. Like, I'd love to pay it.
I want you to do that.
At the 30. If I sent you over a contract to sign, and then I can go to the city and say, I have a contract here. Can I take care of this tax bill before you increase it and get no late fee? Is that something you could do, where you could sign the contract agreeing to sell the house, and then I can bring that contract over saying, I'm actually going to buy this house. I'm going to take care of this tax bill to the city, and then I can have my guy just come and look at it, and then I'll meet you in a week, and I can tell you what's going on. Okay.
No, I will sell you the house. I will not go to anybody else. I'm a woman of my word. I own the house outright. It has a clear title. There's no liens against it other than the tax bill.
So
no, it's not.
Yeah. So if I get this, because I'm going on 3 appointments tomorrow, and I don't have $1 million. I probably have enough to buy it and then put some money into it and rent it out. If I get you to, if you can sign it, then I can cancel these other appointments, and we can kind of, I can make this my number 1 priority. Would that be something you could possibly do today?
Can you give me an hour to think about it?
I really...
With that...
I
know you're a businessman, and I just... I need to... Okay. But I want enough time to move. I've got to find something else to buy.
Well, I'll write in there you get 45 days. You think that's...
Okay, that's awesome.
If I do that, can I email you? You think we can do that right now?
Yes.
Okay. Can you text me your email and I can send everything over, and then I can call you. We can try to get this process going. Okay, I appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Send me your email right now. I'll write it. I pay tax bill, and you get 45 days. Just so I can have that, and I can tell hey, this contract says I'm paying the tax bill. Let's get this going.
Okay. 45 days from close.
Yes, I'll write that. It'll be on their notes right there. I'll call you
Okay.
when I send it, and you can look at it. We can talk about it together.
Okay. Great.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Hello.
Hello, hey, is this the?
Okay.
Hello, hey, this is Zach. Is it a good time to talk? Is this the owner of 5172 Hilson Road?
It is Zach. Who you represent? Who you calling for, Zach?
I'm looking for the owner of 5172.
I am the owner. Who are you representing, Zach?
I'm representing myself as a buyer. I saw an ad on
you're
Zillow.
buyer. Yes, I am the owner, Zach.
Okay. I bet you get like 4 calls from realtors every day trying to list the house.
I've had over 1,000 calls.
Oh my gosh. Proud of
Some
your
of them are
1,000th and one.
Very annoying. Some of them are very annoying, very disrespectful. Some of them hang up on you, you know. But anyway, how can I help you, Zach? The property is still for sale.
Okay. I'll just be transparent with you. I'm looking to buy the property. I'm not trying to list anything. I'm not a licensed realtor or anything. I'm just curious here on a multifamily here in Nashville. I mean, this seems like something that be something up my alley or someone up my partner's alley. And just wanted some information about it. I'm mostly curious about the cash flow on it. Trying to see if that's a good work, if it's a good play with the price there, and see what I can do.
Okay, so my tenants are going to be out here in less than a month or a little over a month. So my tenants, what I'm getting right now is not going to be have anything to do with you. So I'm going to tell you what you can get. You can get from $1,850 to $2,500 a month each unit. So that's up to you, and you can do your research if you want. You'll see if you do the rent comps in the area. You'll see, but you have to compare the proper square footage and the proper. You have to get good comparisons. This is a huge place with basements, 3 levels. So if you do proper comparisons, if you can find them, then you will see what the comps are. But I'm telling you what they are. But of course, you know, when you do business, you can't go by what people say. You got to do your own homework.
Yeah.
$1,850 to $2,500 a unit per unit.
Okay. I don't want to come off as mean. Is there a reason why there's a difference between 1,800 and 2,500 per? Because that seems like a big gap.
It depends on if you do some, some renovation or something like that. It depends on if you get a small family of with a couple with 2 kids versus a family of 5 or 6. How many people live in there? You get some single mothers. You know, that some of them got 2 kids, some of them got 3 kids, some of them got 4. So that makes the difference on what I charge for rent.
Mm-hmm.
The comps in the area will tell you, and then Section 8 also has a say so. You know what I'm saying? If you deal with MDHA, you know you're not going to get as much as you could with dealing with a couple or somebody like that, single mother who's making good money, who's not getting assistance.
Okay.
So that's the gap difference. I'm giving you a true range.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What was your name by chance? I don't think I caught it.
My name is Amin, Zach.
Amin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, I mean, the reason why I'm asking on the rent is, like, I'm not trying to be nosy, but obviously, you know, the best comp is what you're actually getting in rent, you know. And you seem like you know what you're doing when it comes to, you know, renting out property. So obviously, I know you're trying to get the best use out of your tenants, or you did. That's why I was asking you on it, because just kind of curious on a case study when you try to find tenants, what the price would be, things like that. So, what were they?
If I were to renew these tenants or get new tenants, which I'm not going to do that, I'll be sold. I would probably do $1,850 to start out, and then gradually go up. If depends on the size of the family. here again, I got to go back to what I just told you. One thing I'm going to do, I don't know who you are. I'm going to be frank. I'm going to be straight frank with you. Straight up, no chase. Depends on the size of the family. You got some single mothers with 4 kids. You got some single mothers with 2 kids or 3 kids. The more people in the unit, the more they're gonna more wear and tear is gonna be on the toilets, sinks, and everything, bathrooms, and everything. You know, and then you housing more people. So that depends. It just depends.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, trust me, I get it. I run out properties myself, so obviously catch some slack for someone, you know, single mother or you know, 5 college kids. They obviously got to give them more. So I get it. I appreciate you being straight up with me, and that's why I'm trying to be straight up with you. I'm just trying to see if this rental would work with our numbers. Obviously, there's not many duplexes like this, so that's why I'm just sort of curious on it.
Let me give you another example. Please don't take this as being biased or racist. Okay, let me give you another example. If you get a Mexican family, they don't always reveal up front how many people are going to be living in there. Okay.
Okay.
So with a place that big, they will put 8 people on one side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's when you get your 2,500, 2,600 right there. You know.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8 people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So and like I say, please don't take that as being racist or biased because I rent to Mexicans.
Mm-hmm.
So and I hire Mexicans to do a lot of remodels.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Yeah, I understand. I mean, if a tenant's going to go out there and have a bunch of, you know, people that they're not agreeing to, of course, I get it. So I'm just trying to see if this is going to work here. I mean, I'm trying to see here on this because I don't really see it on the description. What's the age of that roof?
2014.
Okay.
2014.
Okay. And
I replaced the roof in 2014. It has a ridge vents and everything.
Okay, here. All right. It says here new heat and air. Okay. My other question for you is, I mean, outside of price, this thing looks like it'll cash flow very well. I mean, why would you even be considering selling it outside the price?
I'm just like you are. I'm a investor. I'm a buyer, a seller, and a landlord.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know how else to answer that. That's true.
Okay.
Just like you. I'm a buyer, a seller, and a landlord.
Okay. So you're looking to buy more properties just with the sale of this one.
I'm a buyer, a seller, and a landlord.
Okay. Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
And with this property, I mean, is there a reason why? I'm just trying to justify the price on this. Is there a reason why it hasn't sold when it was on the MLS?
To tell you the truth, I'm in the middle of selling it right now.
Okay.
In the middle of selling it right now. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Is it under contract?
No, not under contract. But it's going to be shortly.
Okay.
The negotiations have already taken place.
Okay. But all right, so pen hasn't been stricken on paper yet?
It's not under contract today, right now today.
Okay, understood. And there's no listing agreement at all on this one either?
Sir, I mean, like I just said, I don't have a contract.
Okay, well, just seeing if it's still listed. I'll be frank with you here. I mean, I'm a businessman too. You're a businessman. Of course, you like to sell to the nicest guy, but money talks. I know you're negotiating with someone else, and I'm not here. I'm not here to play games. I don't like to go back and forth. I'm kind of old school. You know, what price would actually work on this for me to actually buy it?
You make an offer.
Okay. So you don't have a price in mind that would be more than any negotiation you're dealing with that just make it work.
The price is out there, $555. I got it out there.
Okay.
When you pull the property up, that's what you saw. $555.
Okay.
That's what I got out. You can make an offer based on that.
Okay. I just don't want this property to be sold for like 500, 10,000, and then I'm upset because I offered you, you know, 500. I'm not offering you 500, but you know, I'd just be upset if it sold for 510, and then you know, because I would have offered you more than that. I just want to make sure that you don't have a specific
what's your
price.
offer? What's your offer, Zach? What's your offer?
I'd have to go by and look at the house. I mean, it's like a car.
I've already got way more than 510.
No,
That's not even an
I
option.
get it. I know it'd be more than 510. I didn't offer that.
Not even an option.
I can't.
This is a money bank. This is a money bank. That's what it is over there. The income is a money bank over there. It's a money roll. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready to negotiate. I'm just waiting on you.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's my issue. I mean, have you ever bought a car without test driving it?
Oh, you don't have to do all that. I mean, you just said you want to see the place.
I have to see the place. I got to test drive it. You know.
This is what you got to do. You got to give me a couple days to see if I want to disturb my tenants before they get out, and let me see how this other deal is going to go.
Okay.
You got to give me 2 days. Give me to Friday.
Okay. I mean, can you do me one favor? I only ask you one thing.
Sure.
I'm looking to buy duplexes in Nashville. Do me a favor, before you sign anything, please give me a heads up before you sign anything, because I want to see the property before I give you an offer. I just don't want to be cut short. Say, hey, I already sold it to this guy, and I was willing to pay $5,000-$10,000 extra. You know, if you can give me that, man to man, I will take your word that I'll wait.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll program your number under Zach.
Okay.
And then I'll do that. I'll grant you that request. Before I sell, I'll call you back. Before I sign a contract, I'll call you back.
Okay.
All right? Okay.
I appreciate it.
Is your number 772-218-9208?
Yep.
I got you. I'm going to put you in right away. As soon as we get through talking, under Zach, I'm going to put you in my contact. So I'll be able to call you back.
All righty. I appreciate it, Mean.
Okay, because by the time comes Friday, Thursday or whatever, your number will be way down the list, and I won't know which number was yours. So I'm gonna program it right away. Thank you for calling. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yes, no, I'm not looking for nice guys. I'm just looking for guys that are respectful and negotiating, and I think you have been that way. So I appreciate that.
All right. I appreciate it.
Okay. Okay. Take care.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Is this the owner of 6930 River Road Pike?
Yes.
Hello. Hi. This is Zach. I'm looking to buy the property. Is this a good time to talk?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I just had a couple questions about it. I'm looking at the ad here on Zillow, and I'm sort of looking here, and what I can see here is, I mean, I don't have a lot of info on it. I mean, can you tell me a little bit about it? I see the year built here, but kind of curious on it.
Okay, well, the deal on that, I've had it for 12 years. I bought it for my son in hopes that he would help me renovate it. I live around the corner. He's, graduated from college, moved to North Carolina, wants to sell it and invest where he lives in North Carolina. It's basically a 2-room, $18.99 home.
Wow.
That the back has been torn off of it. No one's lived in it. I got it from the original family. I ran a 3/4 PEX line from the street. It's coiled up under the crawl space. There's an electric line going to the house, but there's no electric. So it's a full renovation. I didn't tear it down because it's just easier to build without a new building permit. If you have a foundation or a footprint, you have less building restrictions.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you think it's like the foundation's that messed up on it, where it just got to be a tear down, or like is it salvageable? I'm just trying to think of.
Well, hey, it's been there for 100 years, so or more. You know, there's some rock and cedar posts. So, but I renovate houses. All right, that's what I've done for 30 years, and I work with recycled material, and for me, it's doable. I wouldn't tear it down.
Okay.
For the reason of I hate dealing with metro codes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. That makes two.
So basically, I was going to do it without any permits.
Hmm. Okay. And I see here it's on around an acre of land. So can you tell me kind of about that acre? Is it like good for farmland? What is it zoned for? I mean, what's the situation with that?
The zoning, I'm not sure what the zoning is. I know, you could put a house on it, but I tell you what, this is really close to Charlotte, and they're coming my way, building a lot of apartments and multi-dwellings. There's the 3-acre property that just sold across from the boat dock, the Commodore. Are you familiar with the area? Are you in town, or?
I'm not really kind of close to downtown Nashville. No, my partners are. I'm kind of calling around there for some opportunities for us. I've been in downtown Nashville a couple times, but not originally from there.
Well, this is about 10 minutes west.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Of downtown.
Oh, okay.
So the land itself is, it's, I'm going to say 3/4 wooded. There's like a bamboo grove.
Okay.
It's like a triangle. The widest part of the property is the road frontage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what does the interior of the property look like?
Interior of the house?
Yes.
Well, the 2 rooms, it's like a tongue and groove heartwood, interior. The ceiling, the walls, they're all the tongue and groove wood.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm just trying to understand what, and I'm guessing you'd need a new roof too.
Well, if you're going to redo this, you'd be working off the back to build your bath, kitchen, bedroom off the back. And what I was going to do is build all that and go to the ridge of the original house. So by doing that, you would be roofing the whole back part of it. I put a new roof on it when I first bought it 12 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Because it had, an open holes in the roof, and it's just a property that was degrading rapidly because no one was taking care of it.
Okay. And roughly here, I see on the listing, it says around 1,100 square feet. Is that right on like the square footage on it?
No.
No.
I'm going to say the rooms are 12 by 12.
Oh.
2 rooms, 12 by 12. I'm thinking.
Okay.
But it's, it's a build-out, full renovation project.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not a go in and do a little fixer-upping. Okay?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's a build-up hut, and they're going to sell it for the property. Pull up an acre of land in that area and see what you come up with. First of all, you're not going to be able to find anything. And if you do, it's going to be pretty expensive.
Yeah.
You know. But the good thing about this, it's close to everything. It's secluded. The neighbors they have land and they sit way back off the road. So, you know, you just got kind of like a country setting close to anything you want to do, and restaurants, shopping, you know.
Yeah.
It's all within a mile. Within a mile, 2 miles, you have everything you would want. And then it's 10 minutes downtown Nashville.
Okay. And when I'm trying, go ahead.
No, the west side of Nashville is really pricey, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the west side.
Okay. And what was your name? I don't think I caught your name there.
Ron.
Juan?
R-O-N, Ron.
Oh, Ron. Okay. All right, Ron. Okay. Well, I'm trying to see here. And my one just thought about this is I see 1.3 acres here. I'm trying to understand, is this like, I'm looking at the satellite possibly on here. Is that mostly wooded acres? Like wooded land?
Yeah, I'm going to say 3/4 wooded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to calculate what it would cost to clear that, because I'm trying to see comparables of like the land, but I mean, that's kind of cleared land. I think you're kind of talking about that. So there'd be a cost if I had to, I wouldn't want to bulldoze that property if I could salvage it, but the cost of kind of clearing all that land and seeing what I could do to make it work, maybe for a rental, if I could potentially split the lot. I mean, well, the problem is it'd be hard to kind of connect a road there. So trying to think, I mean, do you have any thoughts of like what you would do if you had the money, or, you know, a partner to go in there and make the best use of it?
Yeah, I was just going to build off to the back of the original structure with a bath, bedroom, and a kitchen.
Okay. All right. So here's my problem here. I'm just trying to calculate it. I mean, I think you're pretty spot on with the number here. The only issue is I just don't think it's accounting for the cost of basically clearing that land and really doing the full renovation it needs, because I mean, most of these houses near here are like 3-bedroom, 2 baths I can see. I mean, 1899 is it's going to need the works on there. So, is there like a new AC system in there? Like I'm just trying to see if I'm missing something here.
Well, I don't know why you need to go clear the land. I mean, it's a beautiful setting, a wooded setting. For most people, it's desirable, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, as you say, if you're trying to sell it to a developer or something, that they would want it like that. I mean, the land would just be more valuable, especially when you kind of look at the comps on it, or I would have to put that cost on there. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here.
Well, you know, it's personal preference what anyone wants to do with it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm getting ready to knock it down to 190. I've got it for 199.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, here's my issue here, Ron. I'm kind of seeing it. It's been listed for quite a while, almost, I mean, a quarter of the year.
It's in my name, and it's my son that wants, you know, it's for him, but he has to go with my lead, and I'm not going to really make any logo offers or anything. I've had it for 12 years. Nashville's a very strong, real estate market, and so there you have it.
Okay. Here's my issue here, Ron. I know you're willing to knock it down to 190. I mean, I see it's listed at 220, 4 months ago. I don't want to be that person, that offered you below that 190, and then you say no, and then eventually in 4 more months it's going to be knocked down to that price. So I was just wondering what like number would actually work for you. Just make this work. I can just buy it from you cash, and I can kind of do what I need to do on the property to make it work for my numbers and for my partners. I was just wondering, like, what's the actual price? Like at the end of the day, no more games, no more price cuts, just like a number that actually works.
180.
180. Okay.
180 because I'm getting ready to go. I spend the winter in South America, so at the end of the year, I'm taking off the market. If I don't get a buyer, and I'm gonna put it back on in the spring, when I'll start at 200 in the spring.
Mm. Okay. So I can get your price commitment today at 180 for the house if I was going to buy it.
Yeah, we can make a deal with that.
Okay, perfect. All right, Ron, that actually might work. The last thing I'd have to do, obviously, is go look at the property, probably with my partner. But before I can, put pen to paper, I obviously have to look at it. $18.99. We just can't do it over the phone. I mean, I'm kind of old school like that, but obviously I'd have to put eyes on it. That's the reason why you and me invest in real estate, right? I mean, you can see it, touch it, feel it. So.
Oh yeah, I would never buy anything sight unseen.
Yeah. So I kind of have an understanding of it. So what I'm going to do is probably talk to my partner and probably give you a call back, or if you can kind of tell me what times work for you to go by the property, look at it, and make a decision on that spot if I can commit to your commitment for that 180 on there and see what we can do.
Yeah, well, I live on the river right around the corner. So I'm really close by. I'm like, walking distance.
Okay. And do you have a boat?
Oh, I've had one over the years, but at this moment I don't. Last summer I sold my pontoon boat.
All right. How far of a ride is that from to downtown on the boat?
Oh, well, I'm not sure. It depends on how fast you go. But it's a beautiful drive. I've done it several times, but I haven't done a straight full throttle trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just kind of curious.
But the Commodore Yacht Club, my street dead ends into the channel that feeds that Commodore Yacht Club boat dock.
Yeah. All right.
You're not familiar with that area.
I'm not too familiar. I've been to downtown a couple times. I don't know. I was just kind of curious how far of a drive that'd be there. So, what I'll tell you, Ron, is let me look at it. Let me talk to my partners, and we'll give you a call back and see what we can do to kind of look at the property and go forward there. I'm serious about buying the property, so I appreciate your time, though.
Okay. I'll wait to hear back from you then.
All right. Have a blessed one, Ron. Thank you.
And what was your name?
Zach.
Zach. Okay, Zach. Have a good day.
Have a great one, Ron. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Hello. Hi. Is this the owner of 1916 Ryle Street?
It is.
Hey, this is Zach. I'm actually seeing your ad here on Zillow, and I was just seeing if you were still interested in selling the property.
I am.
Okay, I'm not a realtor, by the way. I'm actually just looking to buy it, but I just had a couple questions. Is this a good time to talk about the house?
It is.
Okay.
But it doesn't need any work. I know a lot of investors who can cover it. I guess pretty much looking for places that need work and pretty much on the lower end. I'm pretty firm on the price because everything there is completely brand new. It appraised for 6 figures as well.
Okay.
So just a kind of heads up.
Okay. So how much did the appraisal come back at?
125.
125. Okay. And you have it listed for 150? It says here?
Correct.
Okay. And was it 125? So Was it appraised for both the units? Like, what's the situation? It says there's a duplex. I only see
Yes,
one
because
door.
it started as a single family home. I converted it to a multi-family home, which is a duplex. So.
Okay. Do you know where the other door
So
is?
that's the
I see
appraisal
two doors.
price.
I see
What do you
one
mean, do I
door
know where the other door?
on the front.
I'm not sure what picture you're looking at. There is one door on the inside, and then once you step inside, it's pretty much a common area, and there's a door to the left and also a door to the right for entryway.
Oh, so it's just a
pretty much like an
4-bedroom house.
apartment. Correct.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's pretty much like an apartment, so they don't share anything. There's a completely wall I built to go between. They have their own separate hallways, own separate bathrooms, own separate kitchens. So they share nothing but the entryway.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So there's no way you can actually split this property, right?
Split it? No. I mean, two different tenants, if that's what you're talking about, but it's one complete unit.
Okay. What I was talking about is like splitting it, like you have a 1916 and 1917 Ryle Street, because that'd add more value. But just trying to see here what you meant by converting it, because usually when you convert it, you go to the appraiser, you get permits, and you increase the value.
Yeah, it's two different addresses, so 1916 and 1918.
Okay, perfect. Okay. And outside the price, I mean, why are you looking to sell it? It seems like this thing would be cash flowing pretty nice.
I'm sorry, one moment.
No worries.
I'm sorry, what was your question?
Yeah, I mean, outside the price, this property seems like it'd be cash flowing very nicely. Is there a reason why you're looking to sell it?
It was just an investment property. So either sell it or rent it out, either or.
Okay.
Just as long as it makes sense. So, but I'm in no rush to do either. So.
Okay.
You know, if it happens, that's fine. If it doesn't, you know,
Okay.
I know it's only going to appreciate in time.
Okay. And are there tenants? I'm just sorry if I'm asking too many questions here. I'm just curious about buying it.
You're fine.
Yeah. Is there tenants in the property currently?
No, but I have a lot of applicants, and I just put it on there last week.
Okay. For rent?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And how much are you trying to get in rent for both units combined?
$1,600
a month.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, that works pretty well actually. Okay. And have you had people apply at $800 each?
Correct.
Okay. So you're getting people in there, and alrighty.
Yeah, because I mean everything is new. The roof is new. The paint is new. The walls are new. The countertops are new. The floor is new. Everything. The sheetrock is new. The toilet is new. The tub is everything in there is new. New wiring, new plumbing, new AC units, new hot water tank. It's completely new. So.
Okay.
No previous tenants, so you don't have to worry about anything tore up or holes. You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
Not nasty, not rusted. So.
Okay. And are you looking just to sell this property? What, to buy another investment?
Yeah. I mean, I have other investments already. So.
Okay. I'm just trying to see why you were looking to sell it. So I'm just kind of curious. I don't know if there's like a high crime area over there, or there's some issues with everyone.
It's quiet. There's a lot of owners in the area.
Okay, great.
A lot of older people.
Okay. So. Well, what was your name? I don't think I caught your name.
Danielle.
Danielle. Hi, this is Zach. So Danielle, what I'm trying to see here is if this thing appraised for 125, who appraised the property? Was this a realtor? Was this an actual appraiser? Do you know who?
This is an appraisal company, correct?
Okay.
I don't have that out here.
Okay.
But I have, if it comes to the point where we're, together and we're discussing it and you're interested in buying it, I have those, paperwork available, so I don't mind sharing.
All right. Well, Danielle, I would like to see more pictures of the house, or I can always go buy it. I mean, is there a reason why you're trying to sell it for above the appraised value?
Because I know in the next 6 months it's going to appraise for that amount. It's not going.
Got it. Okay.
And like I said, I'm not in a rush either.
Got it. Okay.
So,
Well, let me look at everything.
if it has to sit there for, a couple months or so, that's completely fine with me.
Okay, Danielle. My last.
Then it'll definitely be worth it if I have tenants in it.
Yeah.
Then it becomes a business. So,
Okay.
and therefore, you don't have to look for tenants.
Yeah.
So.
Perfect. Okay. And my last question for you here, Danielle, is if someone on the market, like you listed on the market, and they offered you 150 for it, would you take that price?
I would.
You would. So, I mean, just looking back here at 150, if you would have to put on the market, pay 6% closing costs, that means you net around like 138, 137, right?
Correct.
So that means if I bought this thing for cash, you'd probably be willing to sell it for about $12,000, $15,000 less. It was all cash. You didn't have to pay closing costs, none of that, right?
I mean, like I said, I'm not in a rush. Like I'm not short of money. I'm not, like I'm just, letting it flow. So.
Okay. Well, let me look at everything and see if it works. I'd probably have to be below that, but let me see. Maybe I'm doing my numbers wrong,
Okay.
but let me look at everything and I'll give you a call back and see where I'm at. But yeah, take your time and let me know if you sign a lease or something. Just might affect how I'm buying it. But I appreciate it so much, Danielle. Are you looking to buy more properties by chance?
I am.
You are? Okay. Well, if I got anything on my way that I'm not looking to, actually buy myself that needs some work, I'll give you a holler. Are you looking to buy in Shelby County or Memphis? Like what area are you looking to buy?
I am. Shelby County, all over.
Okay, just for rentals?
Particularly, I guess, in that same area, 3109, 3106, things of that nature, yeah.
Okay. Well, if you got anything, I'll give you a holler and I'll let you know. But I really appreciate it, Danielle. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem. Thank you.
Thanks. All right, that was not a deal, but that was a cash buyer. So anybody in Memphis, Joseph says this, cash buyer alert, hit up Shelby. Phone number's right there. Just got you a cash buyer in Memphis, guys. I'm doing some research here, and I'm a local real estate investor. I see Wedgwood is buying a lot of houses all over the country, and I'm seeing your website here, and I just had a quick question. How can I get a hold of somebody in the acquisitions department?
I can grab your information and pass it over to our acquisitions team.
Okay, perfect. So I'm a local real estate wholesaler. So I was just seeing if you guys are interested in buying off-market properties from us with there. And that's kind of what I was calling about.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, what area are you located in?
So I work with a lot of people around the country. I'm locally here in South Florida. I have people buying all over. I'm calling because I saw you guys specifically bought a house in Kansas City, Missouri.
And connect with one of our acquisition specialists and have them reach out today, tomorrow, if that works.
Perfect. I really appreciate it.
It was a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yep, bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Is this the owner of 1103 South Main Street?
Fairfield, Iowa?
Yes.
Planet Earth?
I think so.
Yes, it is.
Good. How are you doing today?
Well, not too bad.
All right. So I'm just calling this property.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
I beg your pardon?
Hey, I'm calling on this Zillow for sale by owner ad. Is this a good time to talk about it? I'm looking to buy it.
Yeah. This is a fine time.
Okay. Yeah, so I see it's listed here. It's been listed for over 300 days. So, I mean, my first question here is there a difference between the pictures you took around a year ago till now on the condition? Like any updates?
No updates.
No. Okay. Okay. So it looks pretty much the same?
Yeah, or better. Yeah.
Okay. All righty. Okay. And basically what
We've been working on keeping it up and taking care of it. So.
Okay. Okay. And I mean, can you tell me a little bit about the property?
Well, on Zillow, there's quite a few details there. Did you read that?
Yeah, I mean, I was reading through it. I was just seeing if there's, I mean, any updates. I mean, I see You got the solar in here, some installation,
Right.
kitchen. I mean, it looks pretty decent here. I mean, this probably looks pretty
It's
nice.
a very nice home. I've really
Yeah.
put a lot into it.
Okay.
Works quite good. You know, the insulation made it thermally more comfortable and also reduced sounds from outside. Sound isn't too bad of a concern here, but that cut it back again. I've replaced most of the windows. The living room window is a low E window because that's the west side, so you get a good view and you don't get as much sun in the summer. So that's good. And I love the solar. It takes care of most of the electric. I have gas furnace and hot water heater and stove. So I like that. Seeing those, you don't pay much. You know, there's a basic charge, what, $5, $10, something like that, dollars per month. But that usually takes care of the rest of it. So
Okay.
it has a lot of foliage, and it's just starting to come out. You know, the 2 months, it's going to be really green around here.
Yeah.
Really green.
All right.
You know, like I got a mini garden out front. It's sort of a natural garden. You know, we get butterflies and a lot of birds and so forth. You know, you can see it through the front window. So that's one of the joys of this house. And around the sides of the house is all such green stuff starting to come up now.
Okay.
So
Great. All right. And how's your solar bill there? I mean, how efficient is that solar panel? I'm not the biggest expert on them, so that's kind of why I'm asking.
okay. Well, it's you know, when the sun's out, it collects solar. When you know, if it's covered with snow, it doesn't. You know, cloudy, it gets less sun. So my experience is if it takes care of most of it, most of the electric, I would guess 90% off the top of my head.
Oh, wow.
I haven't actually sat down and done the figures. You know, like in January, we had a lot of snow there one time, so that cost us more money that month. But most of the time, it's pretty good.
Okay.
And electric's going to continue to rise over time, and the solar panels will last. They figured about 25 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right. And what was your name? I don't think I caught it.
I didn't throw it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's William Betty.
Okay, William. So this is Zach, by the way. So this house looks nice. I mean, just my only question is there a reason why it didn't sell? Is there crazy neighbors, aliens, anything crazy going on around there?
Actually, I don't know why.
Okay.
Even my realtor, one of the realtors I've talked to, says he doesn't know why it hasn't sold. Because the market's been pretty hot. I have somebody looking at it right now, and she'll probably come up with a contract tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't count my eggs until they hatch.
Smart.
You know, whatever happens, happens. So.
Okay. So you think you're going to get a contract?
You live locally?
No, I don't live locally. I work with some partners over there.
Okay.
But I mean, it's a pretty good area. You know, I mean, housing's cheaper there. So, you know, houses aren't 500, 700,000 on average there. So it's a better rental market for us. You know, it's a lot simpler to get deals there than other places. And I like the solar panel, you know, I got some rentals with solar panels and I spent $5,000 renovating one of them. So that's why I always ask to make sure, you know, I don't have a headache on my hands here, but this seems like a pretty good house. So did that person already give you an offer on that property?
No, she hasn't.
Okay.
I suspect tomorrow she will. We'll see. Yeah, like I said, we'll see.
Okay. And so I kind of see the listing at 169, then it goes down to 154. I mean, I'll be straight up with you. Like, I want to buy the house. I'd like to just buy it pretty quick for cash. I mean, what's your bottom line? Like, if I was going to buy this cash, like close pretty quickly on it, like what sort of a price that would work for you? Like, I'm not a negotiating type person. Like, I just rather get this thing done. Like,
Well, I like the 169 price. The 154 price is without the solar. I'm really having second thoughts about that. Just taking them off and moving them
oh,
would be pretty expensive.
yeah.
But you can always make an offer.
All right, William.
I won't shoot you. So.
No, I know that. I'm just trying to see what will work for you, because I mean, if my issue is like, I would want to buy the price at a price that works. I mean, let me ask this. So you said pretty much 170 was your price.
Yeah.
So you're telling me if somebody came, let's say with a realtor, and they offered you that, you would probably take that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking you. Like, I'm buying this thing cash, so it's kind of different than the realtor. Like, you won't be paying that 6%. So I mean, what is that 10,000 in fees, right?
I'm not signed up with realtor.
No, I
So
understand
I don't
that.
have to pay 6%.
I know that, but if a realtor came with that and you had to pay commissions, you would take the 170.
There are realtors who brought people here, and they would get 3%.
Okay. So if I came cash and you wouldn't have to pay a realtor, you would still be at that 169 price?
I'd give you a little discount.
Okay, so that's why I'm kind of like seeing like what's your bottom line price here if I bought it cash, because I can bring it to my partner and ask them just to make sure. Oh my gosh, you're killing me here, William.
Oh, that's too much? Okay, 1% off.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, see, I got to buy another house, okay?
Okay.
And you don't know where the market is.
Yeah, and you need to buy
I can't really throw it away. I'm going to a more expensive market. I'm going to be spending probably twice as much on the next house.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
And I'm 72 years old, man. Give me a break. You know?
No, I get it. I mean, I'm trying to see what will work here. I'd like to buy it, but obviously I don't want to buy it at a price that no one else is willing to buy it for. And that's kind of what I say. I mean, I just want to make sure it's kind of at the point where it's not what you have to get for the price for it. Like, it's what the house will afford. And if the market's not saying that, I'd rather get a price that works for you and me. If that's the price you want, then I don't have to buy it. I was just trying to see like what kind of range you were at on it. If there's any wiggle room there, but
Well, you can do all the wiggling you want.
I mean, William, so you're looking to go to another place. I mean, let me ask you a question if you don't get too upset with me. I mean, do you have a mortgage on this house?
Nope.
No. I mean, would you be willing to take terms on the deal?
I need the money for the next house.
Okay. Okay. So you would buy that next house for cash?
Would you? Well, no. I'm gonna put a mortgage on it, partial mortgage.
Okay.
As little as possible. So.
Okay.
If you put paper on it, what kind of interest rate would you pay?
Well, I mean, that's something we can always negotiate. I mean, it really depends on the price, right?
There's separate issues, but that's okay.
Okay. I mean, how much money would you need for a down payment on the next house? Because you can do a 3% down payment on a house like that. You do a quarter, right? So I'm just trying to think here.
Well, I've got a little cash I can throw at the other house too. So I don't like mortgages. I mean, I've never thought I'd kind of think of a mortgage at this age of my life.
Yeah.
I don't like, I don't have any debt.
I get it. I get that. I mean, if I had it depends on the price. I mean, what price, if we were able to do terms on the deal, would work for you there?
169.
169. And then what interest rate would work for you?
How about 8%? How's that sound?
8%.
Okay, 9.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad we're having some fun here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if that will work, because I mean, then I could probably rent it out if I had to with that. But
How about 5%?
I could probably do 5%.
And I'd want as much down as possible.
Okay. I mean, how much down are you thinking?
I'll have to do some scribbling to figure that one out.
Okay. I mean, do you have a ballpark range? No.
I haven't thought in those terms in a while.
Okay.
Tell me your name again.
My name.
Write things down there.
My name's Zach.
Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick.
Zach with a Z.
Jack, jump over the candlestick.
That'd be Zach with a Z.
Oh, Zach. Okay. Yeah, I can't hear either. So. Okay, Zach.
Well, let me tell you this. Why don't you think about it? Why don't you sleep on it? And I can call you back, and you kind of get back to me like what range would work for you for a down payment, and we can think about it. Let me talk to my partner and kind of look at this a little more, and sort of look at this, and then I can call you back and sort of see if there's any terms we can agree to. That probably could work for me, but again, I'm gonna have to look at it again. But that might be able to work.
Okay, Zach.
All right. I appreciate it, William. Have a great one. I'll call you back soon. Thanks.
Hello?
Hello. Hey, is this Gerald?
No.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for the owner of 10130 Locust Street.
Okay, that's us. What can I do for you, sir?
Yeah, are you the owner?
Yes, I'm his wife.
Oh, okay. So sorry about that. I was just wondering because I just saw a different name on there. Is it a good time to talk? I'm calling about the rental listing I see here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm actually looking to sell properties. Are you guys looking to buy any more rental properties?
What kind of property are you trying to sell?
Well, me and my partners were actually wholesalers, so we actually put properties under contract, and sometimes we like to sell them. Sometimes we'll sell it to a house flipper, sometimes to a landlord if it's a nicer deal. I was just kind of looking in the area, seeing if anyone else is, just put my feelers out there, seeing if anyone's looking to buy more houses. It'd have to be all cash.
Hello?
Hello, hi. Is this the owner of 1019 Talion Lane?
Correct.
Hello, hi. This is Zach. I see a Zillow for sale by owner ad here for that piece of real estate. I was just wondering if you're still looking to sell it.
Why, do you want to buy it?
I'd be open to buying it. I mean, I have a couple questions though.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I just seen the listing here. So it looks like it's 2 acres. I know the listing's a little older. I was just wondering if there's any differences in the land from the last time you listed it to now.
No, not at all. Are you thinking? Are you an investor or just looking to build a house?
It'd probably be an investment property. I'd have to. I have some partners that are builders, so I just have to look at them. I'm trying to feel it out because this ad was so old. Just making sure it didn't get sold or anything. You know, I don't want to get my hopes up or anything on this.
Are you a local guy?
No, I mean my partners are local. I'm actually in Florida.
How's the weather in Florida?
It's pretty good. You know, a little hot, but can't
Where
complain.
are you in Florida?
Huh?
Where are you in Florida?
Port St. Lucie.
Okay. Yeah, it's for sale, and I could list it to a realtor, but I'm not in a hurry to sell it. But it's in the chalet country of Delaware, in Greenville, which is an average house. It's in a neighborhood that only has 5 custom-built houses that sell for about $1.5 million each.
Got it.
And it's 2 acres. It's a little odd-shaped lot. You can't put a monster house, but you can put a 4,000 or 5,000 square foot house on it.
Got it. Okay.
I've had it sold 2 or 3 times, but because some people can't get the difference of the financing at the last minute. It's usual bullshit in business.
Okay. My concern here, if it didn't get financing, is it because the underwriting, was it under contract for too high?
No. It's appraised at $450.
Oh, wow.
Appraised.
Okay.
And I have it for sale for $350. Look, here's what happened. The lot is a subdivision of Walnut Ridge. This is called Al's Ridge.
Mm-hmm.
And I lived in Walnut Ridge with my girlfriend. And all my properties are rented. So I helped these neighbors that bought this lot to block any big house showing on their house in this subdivision. And I always told them, you know, God, one day I'd like to steal it from them. And then one day when they passed away, these two neighbors that bought it to block any big house from showing at their house offered it to me for what they paid for it in 1990.
Wow.
Because I had helped them out so much. So I paid $160,000 for it about 5 years ago.
Okay.
Now, I'm not selling it for that, obviously.
I wish.
But the bottom line is, is that, you know, even though I told you that price, it doesn't mean it's like a hill of beans. If you knew Greenville, if you have any of your partners in Delaware, Greenville is one of the highest real estate areas to live in the state. In fact, in the tri-state area.
Yeah.
I mean, it rivals Palm Beach, if you would use that as a scenario. You know, or you know, any property that you would know of where you are.
Oh, so definitely.
Anyway, I decided I was going to build a house on it with her, and her kids were going to move in her house. And she passed away about 2 years ago, and I just have cancer, and I just don't want to do it at this point. So that's the only reason why I'm selling it.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay. I'm selling it through Zillow. Okay. I'm not in any hurry.
Got it.
The reason why it was sold a couple times, one guy, he beat me so much on the sale, and then he didn't want to show me. His lawyers wanted me to hold the money for 8 months and the balance and all that bullshit, and I wasn't into all that creative financing. And the other guy, most people wanted me to hold the paper, and then I had this one couple that were so extended that they were short $50,000 to buy the lot. And it wasn't that the bank was going to loan them the whole money; it was just they were too extended. So they could only the bank would only loan them due to their percentage of credit rating. You know, credit debt would only do them 300, and I wasn't going to give it away.
I get it.
I mean, you know, it's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I understand like the creative financing. I wouldn't. I mean, someone who's legitimately going to build on this wouldn't need it because they build and then they can get financing on top of that once you build it, right? Unless I'm just buying it.
Hold it for a while, but anyway, you know, it's what you get.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, it's no big deal.
Yeah, so I'm looking here. You know, the reason why I'm just putting my feelers out here is because I have multiple builders, and I do this all over the country. So like, I'm looking here around kind of the area, and you know, like, it could be interesting. You know, like this would be more of a luxury person. I mean, you're 100% right. You know, and I'm just trying to see.
This is not a house that you're in the neighborhood that you're going to sell for $200,000-300,000.
No. Like I'm looking here, 1001 Talon Lane, like that sold in early 2020.
It's 1019 Talon Lane.
Yeah, I'm talking about 1001 Talon that sold like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you about that house. It's the only one on that property that goes up a steep hill, and there is no parking, and it's on a cliff that's eroding, and it kind of went in a fire sale. What did it sell for? Like
809, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's hard for you to understand, but it's the first house as you come in on the left, and it's a little drive that goes up this really steep hill. Both sides is almost like one side is like a cliff, and in the winter his wife has slid off. It's been pretty tough, and you know, to negotiate. And there is no parking once you get to the top of the thing. I don't know if you can Google Map it, and that's why it sold for that. Now, the way this boom is happening now with real estate, it would have sold easily for $200,000 more.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's not even updated.
It's not a good comp. I mean, I've lived in this area my whole life, so I kind of.
No, I'm not using it as a comp. the way I look at it is, hey,
I'm just telling you.
if I buy
That
your,
house sold for cheap.
yeah, the way I'm looking is if, hey, if me and my partner go in on this and we buy it, we build on top of it, and then we sell it for top dollar, it could make sense for you and for us to buy this. And that's why I'm kind of looking like this would be more of a custom luxury type person. I know a couple up there, they would have to look at it, obviously, and just kind of give me the A-OK on it. But like, I mean, this looks like a,
If you saw this neighborhood, it's private. It is a private neighborhood. It's not public. It backs up. Part of it backs up to Vic Mead Hunt Club, which is one of the oldest.
all right, we're going to try to sell. We're going to try to close this real quick. Let's get it. I can need their name first. We can get on this.
And the other side is Fieldstone Golf Course, which is the President Biden is a member there.
Oh, wow.
I mean, this is not your normal neighborhood.
Oh, no.
Understand.
I get it. So, like, I'm just looking here. And what was your name by chance again? I don't think I caught it.
Vince, my name's Vince.
Vince, this is Zach.
Zach, how you doing?
I'm
You're a
good.
young kid, aren't
I'm a what?
You're a young kid, aren't you?
I'm 22 years old. I've been doing this for 5 years. I bought and sold over
Well, I'm
50 houses last year.
64, and I'm on my way out.
Okay.
I mean, I own a real estate holding company. I have a property management company. I mean, I own a lot of real estate.
I get it. I mean, is my age going to affect me buying this property all cash with my partner? No. I mean,
I just give you credit because I was like you back in the day.
Yeah, I get it, Vince. So this is kind of what I'm going to look at right now is we're ready to buy it. Like I would like to buy this. The one thing I'm going to do is kind of what the builder does. Cause they're not like you and me,
Sure.
to a point where like, you've obviously very savvy at what you do.
Listen, Jack, let's cut to the chase. Get a builder out there. I'll be more than glad to meet with him. I have the plot plan. I have a survey. It does perk. Now, it's in an area in Greenville where this is. All the houses are sewer and septic. There is no regular water, which I like sewer and septic better anyway. You might not be used to that. But it's all spring water. And if you know anything about well or percolation tests or anything, it does perk. But I don't know if you're familiar with that. You probably aren't. But up north, it's where we dig down to a well, and then you have spring water, and that's your water source. And your septic is a septic field in the thing that gets straight up.
Homeboy, I own like 20 houses with wells on them right now.
But you don't have any water bill.
No, yeah, I understand. I mean, I own rental properties by Okeechobee in Florida. I mean, they're all well. We got to salt them every month. So I'm just going to be honest. So what I want to do here is talk to my builder. I mean, what they do is they basically, I kind of give them, hey, does this price work? They're going to go out there and give it a yes or no. Like they're not negotiators. They're terrible at it. So Vince, the one thing I ask from you, you're straight up with me. I really appreciate it. And I want to be straight up with you. What price works? I buy this thing cash. And my partner gives a yes or no. He goes out there probably next week, gives a yes or no, and we get this done. No games, no gimmicks, like ready to go.
$50.
All right, let's do it. I'll send the $50 right now.
Listen. To negotiate before you even know what the hell you're doing is a bad thing with me. Because you can't negotiate if you don't know what the hell's going on. And right now, you don't know a damn thing. So when your guys go out and take a look at it and see if it's viable, then you call me back and we'll talk. That's the only way I negotiate. I don't get numbers out to somebody that, what the fuck? What does it mean? Nothing. If I have a car and I tell you, are you willing to take $50,000 off the price of the car? Well, I haven't even seen the car. How do I know if I even want to give you $50,000 less for the car? Do your homework and call me back. Okay?
Sounds good. How would I have my person go through their events? Would I call you?
You do that. And if you want to meet, I'll meet there if you want, because I'll give them the lay of the land.
Sounds good. I'll go call my people.
I mean, that's just the way it is. I understand what you do. You call people blind and all that. It's all good. I admire you for it. At least you called me up and said it's a lot and not a house. Some realtors call me up and go, we can get you at least $900,000 for your house. And I say, okay, let's do it. And then they call me back and they go, it's a building lot. I said, well, then you should do your freaking homework.
It's true. And the only reason I ask is I just don't want to waste your time or my time. If my builder says 324 doesn't work and he doesn't want to go out there.
Listen, Zach, making money is all about wasting time. Because if you don't try it and waste your time, how do you know if you're going to be successful at it? So don't say you're going to waste your time or my time. You are. But then again, that's how life works. Please remember that.
All right, Vince. I appreciate it. Let me go call my people and I'll give you a call back.
Good luck, pal.
Thanks.